Hey everyone, welcome back to Feed Your Body, Mind and Soul. Today I've just come back from work and my kids are like, Amma, we want biryani. So which means I just have under half an hour to make this biryani. So I'm going to show this really quick weeknight biryani which is made only with 7 ingredients. So let's get started. We will also be making a raita and aubergine curry that goes with it, but obviously that's just an add-on. To make the chicken biryani, first soak the rice with 2 cups of water. I'm using white basmati rice. You can also use brown basmati rice instead, but remember to soak for at least an hour before you start cooking. Basmati rice works best in my opinion because of its beautiful long grains and also the aroma it has when you cook it. In addition, it has a low GI index and keeps you fuller for long. I am using chicken thighs with bone and it weighed about 1 kilo with the skin, but I have removed the skin. I prefer using meat on the bone and in my opinion I think it does taste better. Now chop 2 small onions. To a pressure cooker pan on high heat, add 1 tablespoon of oil. You don't necessarily have to use the pressure cooker, you can use the instant pot or even just a heavy bottom casserole pan for this purpose. Once warm, add the chopped onion, saute for 30 seconds, then add 1 tablespoon ginger paste and 1 tablespoon garlic paste and give a mix. Add half a teaspoon of salt and saute for the garlic and ginger to lose their rawness. Then add 1 teaspoon turmeric, 1 tablespoon garam masala and 1 tablespoon chili powder and mix. Now add the chicken. I'm using chicken thighs, but you can use any cut of meat or actually cut whole chicken tastes great and avoids waste and therefore it's more environmentally friendly. Cover and cook for 5 minutes. Keep checking in between to make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom. If it does, just add a little bit of water to deglaze the pan. Cover and cook for about 5 minutes. Remove the lid and give a good mix. Remember to use high welfare chicken. And as you can see, the chicken has now lost its pink color. So it's time to add the rice and water now. If you're using a pan and not the cooker, make sure the chicken cooks for another 5 more minutes before you add the rice and water. Give a good and gentle mix and sort of push the chicken and rice into water. Put on the cooker lid and the whistle. Now, if you're just using an open pan, bring the water to a boil and once it boils, reduce the flame completely and cover and cook for about 12 to 15 minutes. If you're using instant pot, then pressure cook on high for 5 minutes and wait for natural pressure release. Here with the pressure cooker, I'm going to let the whistle go off 3 times and then I'm switching off the stove and waiting for natural pressure release. While waiting for the pressure to release, let's make the aubergine tamarind curry. First soak the tamarind in a cup of hot water for it to become soft. Then cut the aubergines into small pieces and dunk them into water to stop them from going brown. Dice 1 small red onion into small pieces and also 2 small tomatoes should be chopped into small pieces. Chop 3 garlic cloves. So, to a pan on high heat, add 1 tablespoon oil. Once the oil is hot, add 1 teaspoon mustard seeds and wait for it to splutter. Once spluttered, add 1 teaspoon cumin seeds and 1 teaspoon fennel seeds. As they start becoming brown, start adding the chopped onion first, then the garlic and saute for 30 seconds. Once that is done, add the tomatoes and 1.5 teaspoon of salt and give a mix. Cover and cook for 3 minutes as the tomatoes have to go mushy. Now add 1 tablespoon coriander powder, 1 tablespoon chili powder and mix thoroughly. Add 2 teaspoons of sugar and mix. Now for the tamarind that was soaking in the water. I'm squeezing the tamarind and taking all the juice out of it, then removing the pulp and adding only the muddy looking water to the dish. Now wait for this mixture to come to a boil and then cover and cook for 2 minutes. The aroma is so amazing. Add the chopped aubergine, give a mix. Cover and cook for about 3 minutes till the aubergines become tender. Aubergine tamarind curry is ready and it looks absolutely beautiful. Okay, now let's make a mixed vegetable raita. So I'm going to make my mixed vegetable raita. For this I'm using a food processor for speed and convenience, but a box grater will do the same job for you as well. Place the slicing attachment and thinly slice onions first. Then change the blade to shredding and shred 1 long carrot. You don't have to peel the carrot and you don't have to cut the top of the carrot because the food processor always leaves a little bit behind without shredding. Then shred half an English cucumber, it could be any cucumber. And then shred 2 mild chilies. Transfer to a serving bowl and add half teaspoon of salt and mix well to combine. Then add in yogurt as much as you want. It can be dairy-free yogurt too. That's it. Our mixed vegetable raita is ready to serve. You can add herbs of your choice too, like coriander, mint, parsley, chives, all work well. I have opened the pressure cooker lid and the yummy biryani is ready. Give a gentle mix. Now comes the interesting bit, plating up. I've put the biryani in a cup and turned it upside down onto this plate. And that's purely for presentation purposes. You don't have to do it. Top up with some mint leaves and cashew nuts. Remember, the taste of the biryani depends on your garam masala. Mine is a simple traditional homemade recipe that my mom taught me. Please let me know in the comments if you want the recipe. And serve the biryani with some tangy aubergine tamarind curry and raita to make it a wholesome, beautiful and nourishing meal. Yeah. So, here we go. I hope you enjoy making this quick, simple and delicious biryani. Here's my pro tip for today. Whenever I cook chicken, I usually remove the skin because this reduces the fat content of the meat. And by the way, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. And remember to tag me on Instagram if you're posting pictures of your creations. That's it for today. This is Vishwa signing off for Feed Your Body, Mind and Soul. Stay happy, stay healthy.